push the pace.
And we are running tonight. Wells Fargo Center, last of 3 meetings and a fine feed. Thaddeus Young, and previous 2 meetings, Thaddeus Young, he's second in the NBA in steals, and he pilfered that one. Anderson dancing around, a beautiful finish by James Anderson as he snuck around Ersan Il, and finally collected by James Anderson.
Yeah, Pachulia, he's underrated. He may not be a starting center, but he's one of the best backups in the league, and he is a blue-collar guy, very strong, doesn't back down from anyone, and will definitely crash the boards and use his fouls.
We have a timeout called after Thaddeus Young. Fair to say he's been a bit of a disappointment for them. This is Mayo. That's one thing he could do is shoot.
Defense really had a hiccup here for the Sixers. It's a good pass there by Thad.
Boy, Thaddeus Young, I'm telling you, was wide open. Trying to take the charge was Ilyasova, but a block by Henson. It'll go as a goaltend and score 2. Competing with him for Rookie of the Year honors. Now the second quarter is underway. There's Henson getting loose inside, and the definitive slam by John Henson.
Their job is to always stay ready. Definitely push the starters. That comes naturally when you're on the bench, though. You always push them because you have something to prove against them and you want minutes.
Tony Roten, the starter tonight, is back. He's in for Elliott Williams. There's Mayo teeing up another 3 as the Bucks came down with a rebound off of a missed
6'10", 6'11". He can create matchup problems.
So we see 2 things here. We see the Bucks getting a ton of offensive rebounds, and O.J. Mayo hitting a basket full of 3s. He is 4 of 4 from beyond.
He's got coming off the bench with a heat check.
Thaddeus Young sees an opening, cruises in, and throws down 2.
That's how you go with one hand and flush it. Flip over the rim and leave no room for discussion.
Thad with 6. Nate Walters, starter number 6, is back for the Bucks. He's playing with a bad wheel, has a left ankle sprain, and wow, there's Mayo, and I'll tell you what, the Bucks, they're a struggling team. They come in with their worst record in the NBA, and they're having fun here tonight.
Why not? Why not?
We could not have stated it more directly.
He said it with Molly. She said, what do you have to do to address the defense? He said, play it.
Right.
The Sixers aren't playing any defense. There's absolutely no way you can build the defense with that type of thinking.
Thaddeus Young, talk about character, always playing. Molly Sullivan, what do you got?
Hey, Mark, it's actually our man Malik Rose with the scoop. He told me how the officials for tonight, Bill Kennedy, Tony Brown, and Ben Taylor, made good use of the clock today in Philly. As they visit today, they visited Cassidy Middle School, reading to students, answering questions about their job, a great representation of the league where it's bigger than basketball.
Molly, a great story and a great job by the officials. Bill Kennedy is...
Chase Budinger is pretty good. Luis Scola, so there are some fines to be had in the second round, but chances are, you know, as a young player, the faster they realize there are 2 ends of the floor where energy is needed, the better off they'll be.
Thaddeus Young drilling the 3. 16 for the game. Number 35, Henry Sims. One of the newer Sixers, first time in the second half. Meantime, O.J. Mayo sparkling from beyond the arc. He hasn't missed 5 of 5 in this game, all 15 of his points past that arc, as Young is fouled en route to the hoop. Roten and Brandon Knight is equal. Roten crawling after that. Thaddeus Young fighting the good fight. Mayo alone for 3. Well, he made his first 5. He's missed his last 2, and Young just took it away from Henson. Thaddeus Young, a determined look in that young man's face, and he is having one heck of a third quarter. Unplugged, the Sixers do not have a foul to give. Mayo for 3, and he's fouled, and now he'll go to the line for a 4-point play. Eric Maynard fouled him on the way by. The second difference tonight, Thaddeus Young, he was large in that third quarter.
large and in charge. He was definitely trying to make a difference. And all this is just effort plays. I mean, you get effort on the steal there. There's some skill on the three-point shot, but most of what Thad did right there, out-rebounding the bigger John Henson, pushing the floor through 4 red jerseys all the way to the rack. Bucks have had quite a few season highs so far. Quarter, half, quite possibly the game.
And in all honesty, before the game, you had some concerns about the Sixers defending the three-point shooting, and the guy who just made the deuce, O.J. Mayo, has been particularly effective from beyond the arc. 6 of 8. He made his first 5. Thaddeus Young for 3, and he buried it. Stopped the clock, and he forced to inbound it. That's always been a pet peeve of mine.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. And a lot of coaches get upset, especially when the referees stop a fast break.
Which is what they're supposed to do, but yes, I believe that you should be allowed that fast break. You force the other team into the shot clock violation, go for it. But they had something like 13 days rest, and not that I'm taking any credit away from the Sixers. I mean, they beat them at Staples Center, but they've gotten a little stale as O.J. Mayo having the time of his life. From beyond the arc, he's 7 of 9. 7 of 9 from beyond the arc. He's got 24 points. Thad Young hits a 3, adding to his very good night. 28 points for him. 90 seconds to play in this one.